all 1.5 million of y'all would have rocked and rolled with Jaidyn. I wouldn't give a fuck if Rock had 10 million followers. I wouldn't give a motherfucker if that motherfucker got like Beyonce and Jay-Z. I would have rocked with Jaidyn till the wheels fall off if that motherfucker wouldn't have tried to play me as soon as she got back with my son. I would have rocked with that motherfucker. We would have been broke together, bitch. I wouldn't have faked you, did you. So don't you, when y'all saying, oh, she go with this one, when that one, no, I do what they do to me. If Jaidyn ain't f***ing with me and Rock is f***ing with me and they both got my grandkids, why would I be rude? But it's fair game when you talk about me and I ain't did shit. I would have, if Jaidyn said don't even talk to that bitch, my loyalty would have been like, I don't give a what she talking about. But every time Jaidyn got into it and left the house or did something with my son, who she take that shit out on? Me. When she left the first time, I'm in the house. I don't even know John finna bring Rock to the house. I don't know nothing that's going on, right? I'm just in the dark. Her and John get into it. She leave. John bring Rock. Now I'm in the middle of it. Now, mind you, I live there. So I just can't be weird and rude. But I'm like, bitch, you know if I'm in here, I'm finna work this shit till the bitch gone. I'm in here working double time. But then Jaidyn started being weird, and it's like, why am I gonna be weird to this young lady if you gonna be weird to me? Why am I gonna not like her if you gonna be weird? You should have took that shit out on John, not me. Then as soon as y'all get back together, you going to court. I'm babysitting. You ain't telling me you going to court. My son going to court. You being sneaky and stuff. Trying to make it like I'm the only one in court with him. Girl, didn't nobody know, John? Didn't nobody know you had court? Your baby mama pulled up and said, can you babysit? John want me to pull up. I don't know, it's court. You see what I've been going through? They just weird. And if people, even with Angela, if Angela wanted her numbers to go up, she could have sidebarred me and said, Ma, I'm about to fake front the audience real quick, like I do with Jaidyn and I do with Rock. I tell the motherfuckers I'm about to make it do what it do, right? You think they give me that courtesy? No, they don't. I just see you being weird, and then when you start moving like being not calling and not saying nothing like my ex-friend did with my grandson today. You with my grandson knowing I want to see my grandson? Bitch, you lucky I don't just you up again. You better be glad I'm just grown.
Auntie pulled up to hold the baby.
That's really what it is. Like, but then when I get phone calls like, oh, she ain't call you. I'm like, oh yeah, I think that is kind of weird, right? Like, phone calls, but you about to pull up on my grandson and don't call me? Because there's nothing wrong with pulling up with my grandson. I mean, you feel like, you could get your son some podcast numbers. I feel you. I would do it too. But if I'm your friend, you supposed to call me and be like, bitch, I'm finna pull up on Rock and run my numbers, use her to run my numbers up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Then I would have called Rock and said she finna come try to get her numbers up. I wouldn't just let y'all be doing all this weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do the weird stuff. It's just like, Jaidyn and Rock know what I'm doing when I do it. But they gonna pretend like they don't know shit so they can act like, oh, she being weird to me. Bitch, did I not tell you? Yes, I did. You see what I'm saying? Now y'all see what I'm saying? It look like it's me, and I'm just sitting here looking at everybody like.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Who's supposed to be somebody's best friend and pulls up to their grandbaby and don't tell them? What you don't tell them for? Why you ain't saying nothing?
Hello, what's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Vibe City News Desk. I'm your host, Celestine Mandela, and I'm just welcoming you all and thanking you for tuning in on today's video, guys. So, I've been making so many videos here about, the whole Blueface family, and especially, Karlissa Stafford, who's Blueface mom. And for so many of you who have been watching my videos, you all know that, many of, Karlissa's Instagram live have been, of her insulting Blueface, insulted Jaidyn Alexis, and for the person of interest that has always been, a topic on Karlissa's Instagram live has always been Jaidyn, talking how much he doesn't love her, and how much he doesn't, like her being part of Blueface life. And she has never come out clearly, to tell us what really went wrong between her and Jaidyn Alexis. So today Karlissa just hopped on her Instagram live and she said that she just wants to clear some air because many people have been also questioning her in her socials DM, and everyone asking her why does she hate so much on Jaidyn Alexis, and where did all this beef started. So Karlissa just decided to hop on her Instagram live and to address this whole beef between her and Jaidyn Alexis. And she came out just to give the whole story on where they crossed paths with Jaidyn Alexis. You know that Jaidyn is Blueface long time baby mama and girlfriend, because the two have dated for the longest, ever since Blueface was in high school some years back. And the two, have been in a relationship for the longest, and they have been blessed with amazing children. But despite, their efforts of, trying to work on their relationship, Blueface mom Karlissa has always been, on the side trying to fight so much, the love between her son and, and Jaidyn Alexis. And she has always believed that, Jaidyn isn't the right woman for Blueface. And, this has been evident through her Instagram live, as she has always been seen, insulting Jaidyn each and every time and trying just to make, her look bad in the public eye, and just trying to talk negative about her. But she has never given us, the real cause of where things went wrong between her and Jaidyn. But today, just her hopping on her Instagram live and explaining everything about what happened between her and Jaidyn Alexis, have made fans to to think twice about the whole beef between her and Jaidyn. And she has said that Jaidyn has always disrespected her, and she has never even given her respect as Blueface mom, and that's why she doesn't regard her as someone who should be with his son. And despite Karlissa always coming out to call out Jaidyn and everything, Jaidyn has always been silent, and this has always been raising questions because she has been insulted so many times with Karlissa and called all sort of name and everything, but she has never come out to give a response to Karlissa. But now Karlissa coming out just today and saying where they cross path, people were hoping that finally that Karlissa has opened up where the beef started between her and Jaidyn. So her fans, many fans have been reacting, tagging Jaidyn Alexis to also come out, and they're saying that it's time for her to also come out and give her own piece, side of the story on why, Karlissa is always on her case. And, after hearing her side, this when people can judge, what really went wrong between the two. But after Karlissa making the online video and saying everything that happened between her and Jaidyn Alexis, Jaidyn has not yet come out to talk about the whole issue. But we hope that after everyone just going online and tagging Jaidyn, telling Jaidyn it's time for her to also now to speak up and tell her side of the story, because Karlissa has finally opened up and said where they crossed path, and said why she doesn't like Jaidyn and why she's always on Jaidyn's case and everything. So people are hoping that it's time for also Jaidyn to open up and just tell everyone what happened between her and Karlissa, and if what Karlissa said is true, or what is her side of story. You'll remember that last month Blueface went on his knees and proposed to Jaidyn Alexis, and even went ahead and gave a disclaimer to everyone saying that Jaidyn is her wife to be, and she should be addressed as such. And I guess Blueface was just doing this to make a statement to Karlissa and everyone who's always out there hating on her, saying that he loves Jaidyn so much, and he's looking forward to spend the rest of his life with her. So that now that Karlissa has given her own side of the story, people are just tagging Jaidyn, saying that Jaidyn, is time for her to also come out and speak up about her whole beef with Karlissa, because she has never given her side of the story, despite being trash talked, being embarrassed, and being talked negatively, being body shamed. Karlissa saying that she doesn't have talent and all that. Jaidyn has always kept her silence. But now that Karlissa has already spoken about where things went wrong between her and Jaidyn, we hope that she will come out to give her own side of the story. So just tell us in the comment section what you think about this whole story that Karlissa gave, that what caused to be her to cross paths with Jaidyn. Do you believe everything that she said, or Are you hoping to look forward, to hear Jaidyn's side so that we can all judge, who is telling the truth? So tell us in the comment section what you think about this Karlissa Safford Instagram live thing, what happened between her and Jaidyn, and do you believe anything that he said? Tell us in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share this video, guys, so that we can be recommended to a larger audience. And then whenever you feel entertained by our content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I've been your host, call me Alestin, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Bye bye.